Alright, what's up guys, and we have some truly insane information for Black Ops 3 Zombies, and it's regarding Origin's elemental staffs actually coming back to Black Ops 3 Zombies, probably obviously within DLC4, because that's the last possible map in which we can see any sort of elemental wonder weapons of that nature, and especially for DLC4, the best place to see Origin staffs returning, elemental, crazy, mythical staffs, would be for DLC4, the last map, especially Revelations as a title like that just would be insane. And I've talked about this before, I've made theories, but this is actual like confirmation, which is really weird to talk about, it's really weird to say, but it's just flat out confirmation that yes, the Origin staffs will be coming within Black Ops 3 Zombies, and there's a couple different things as to why that's the case. And I'm gonna definitely link Mr. JD's video in the description, because this is where I first saw this from. He gave us a bunch of information regarding it, and he actually showed a part of an interview with Jason Blundell, which I'm gonna show eventually after I give you guys the storyline part of things, which basically confirms that yes, the Origin staffs are coming back. But I don't know, I just find it insane. There are a lot of different elements and factors that actually go into the Origin staffs returning. One, they're not necessarily the actual Origin staffs, but like a different variation of the Origin staffs, so I'll explain that in a bit. Also, it depends on where we're actually going for the DLC4 location. The Revelations location is sort of up in the air. There are so many theories. I think we're definitely going in time and past before Origins actually occurred. I think a lot of people have been hopping on that train of really saying, you know what, maybe we're going to like before the Great War. Maybe we're going to like the Aparthicon Keeper battle, or that Primus battle that we saw within the Primus will fail sort of little image there. I'm going to show you that on screen now. Those four characters, we may be going back to that time as those four characters. I'm going to explain all of that within this video. Definitely is a huge video, so again, if you can leave a like, that'd be greatly appreciated. If we can go for 200 likes for the Origins elemental staffs coming within DLC4 Revelations, a huge thing. Everyone's so hyped about that. I mean, I feel like every other comment I get, what do you want within DLC4? Origin staffs. Every single time, man. So again, if it's going to happen, this is going to be insane, and if it's going to happen, it's going to be for DLC4. It's just the best place to do it. We saw it within DLC4 for Black Ops 2. Black Ops 3 DLC4 just makes perfect, absolute sense. So again, 200 likes is our like goal, and let's get started. So to start off this video here, again, I'm going to credit Mr. JD because this is based off of his video, but I'm going to use some of his radios as well, because it's a good sort of evidence backdrop based thing to really prove to you guys that yes, these staffs are different from what we're going to be using in DLC4. And the reason why I'm going to say that is because the Origin staffs that we played as, or that we used within Black Ops 2 Zombies, are actually replicas of the original staffs that we used, or that the original sort of alternate characters used within that Primus battle back before Origins. So I'm going to play you guys evidence radios of that right now. It's going to be Matterz and Richtofen. I think it's going to be Matterz radio quote, and then Richtofen picking up certain parts to certain staffs and certain staff parts and all that insane stuff. And he basically talks about, you know what, Samantha, this is not your actual staff. This is Matterz's creation. Matterz created the replicas to these staffs, and I'm going to play you guys all of that audio right now.
The ancient texts describe an artifact known to them as the amplification rod. It is my firm belief this item is instrumental to harnessing the energy of the elemental stones. Unfortunately, neither the rod nor the stones have been recovered from any of our dig sites. I fear we must push forward regardless. As such, I have drawn up plans to create replica rods based on the descriptions from the main chamber. I will instruct Richtofen to begin fabrication immediately.
Perhaps only I know just how powerful the staffs really are. Staffs were crafted by Matterz, Samantha. They are not evidence of your mythical realm.
So again, obviously you heard confirmation, Matterz created it, Richtofen says that, Matterz said that, so we sort of have a consensus there, okay, these aren't the actual Origin staffs, so we're just like, okay, so we're not seeing the Origin staffs within DLC4, but no, we're seeing the legit Origin staffs, like the origins of the origins, like this is just before all this happened. So I'm not so sure why Matterz made replicas of these staffs to begin with. I'm guessing within the Primus battle or the Aparthicon Keeper battle, whatever battle it is really. I mean, it's just, we have no clue what that whole time period consisted of. Obviously, we know something occurred back there at a large scale, but we just don't know exactly, we can't really pinpoint exactly what it is. But the battle before Origins, I'll just name it as that, we had these original staffs, and these characters, basically like the alternate versions of the Origins characters, actually used these original staffs. So we're going back to the original Origins using the original staffs, and obviously that's based on if we go back to that time period. If we don't go back to that time period, then I don't know how we're going to see these staffs to begin with. It doesn't really make sense, but again, it could still happen. But assuming that we're going back to this this time period, then yes, we're using these original staffs that we've seen before. It's a huge sort of crazy thing where it's like, okay, we're using a whole different staff, we're using a whole different weapon, but it's the same sort of variation of it. Since it's a replica, it's definitely going to be the same basic wand weapon that we've seen, but at the same rate, you know, slightly different, slightly older, slightly more mythical, because these are the exact, like, mythical premise staffs that were used, and, you know, Mattez's within Origins are just a replica sort of creation that he just wanted to do for, again, some reason. There's probably a reason out there, but we're not so sure right now. Okay, so that being said, you have to think about this. Are the staffs coming back? Now, here is the clip here with Jason Blundell basically saying that the Origin staffs are coming back, which is just like, what the hell, really? You're just gonna flat out say that? And that's why when I watch this video, and I'm just like, there's no way he just flat out says that. So there's some sort of caveat with this. There's something where it's just like, okay, there's something we're gonna have to do to get these, or maybe it's not exactly what we think they're gonna be. I'm just not so sure. But again, here you guys go. This is the Jason Blundell clip with Mr. Raffle Waffles, Mr. Dog JD. I feel like all the clips with Jason Blundell are with Mr. Raffle Waffles, but it's with Mr. Dog JD this time. But here you go. Here is the clip.
Will the Origin staffs ever return? Because personally, I'd like to see them.
Will we ever see them again? I think we will see them again.
Okay. That's a good answer.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
So again, guys, he just flat out says, yeah, we're gonna see them within Black Ops 3 Zombies, and obviously the last possible map to see them would be DLC4. So basically, therefore, he's saying that we will see them within DLC4 Revelations for Black Ops 3 Zombies, the Origin staffs, okay? But they're not exactly the Origin staffs, and that's the thing where he sort of smiled, and he started off he heard the question, he was smiling, and I thought he was gonna like give one of those like weird answers like I don't know, like something like that. But no, he smiled and he thought about it, then he just said yes, which is like, I don't think it's exactly gonna come back like we think. Now, I don't know if he's gonna sort of spin the question like, okay, I'm gonna make them think we're getting the Origin staffs from Black Ops 2, because that's what they would expect, you know, the Origins elemental staffs from Black Ops 2, but what they're actually gonna get is the original staffs that we talked about earlier within this video, because obviously of the original premise battle and of the original staffs and how the Origin staffs are actually replicas. So I'm gonna give them the original staffs from the premise battle, and that's gonna be a whole different twist. So they're gonna expect the elemental Origin staffs, but we're actually gonna see the original staffs within the premise battle before Origins actually occurred. I don't know if he was thinking that, which was sort of what we're thinking right now based on the evidence that Mr. Dow JD actually gave us. But other than that, maybe we're not even gonna use them. Maybe we can only use them for an Easter egg within DLC4, because I feel like he's not just gonna say, oh, here's the Wonder Weapon for DLC4. Just think about that right now. There's no way he just revealed the exact Wonder Weapons for DLC4. Like, it's already out there. He doesn't do that. Jason Blundell will not do that. So obviously, I don't think the main Wonder Weapon for DLC4 Revelations will be the Origin staffs. You just have to think about this logically. Like, I want to believe it, but I don't think so. And I do think they're confirmed for DLC4. Obviously, you saw the clip right there, and you saw the evidence and all that insane stuff, but man, there's gotta be something else. There's gotta be something else to this. I just don't know. I just have no clue. Maybe we're gonna use them in the premise battle. Because again, if we go back to that premise battle, we'll reenact it within the premise battle, and then we'll be using those staffs within, let's say, the Easter egg ending cutscene or the final boss fight. That's the only point in which we can use it. And then premise will fail would be decided right at the end of Revelations, and using those staffs and deciding if premise will fail or if premise will not fail would be the end deciding factor basically at that point. And we've used the Origins original staffs, not the replicas as from Origins and Black Ops 2, but the original staffs within Revelation. So, man, it's so much insane stuff. Hopefully we do get some more confirmation on this original battle that's occurring before Origins, in which the location of Revelations will actually take place. It's insane, man. It's insane. But I guess regardless, Jason Blundell, he said it. He said it. They're coming back. So I don't know. I just don't know what to. I don't. Let me know what you guys think about this. Hope you guys did enjoy. Please leave a like, obviously, and really, I want to see your opinions below, because I am just like dumbfounded. I have no clue what to even think. Like, why? Because I know the storyline, it could make sense. Obviously, we don't have confirmation of that storyline. We don't really have that much evidence as to what was occurring before Origins with the great battle and premise and all that insane stuff. But we have enough evidence to really say, you know what? This is where it could be, and this is where we can see the staffs. So it's really weird. We have just enough to really think about it, but at the same point, we don't really have a lot to really have full-on confirmation. But then again, Jason Blundell, he gives us that full-on confirmation that yes, the staffs are coming back. So it's like, what the hell? So they're just coming back. That's it. I don't know, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you check out Mr. Doc Jay-Z's video again. Link is in the description, and yeah, goodbye.